All right, heyo, 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 my voidlings. Hi. We're going to be doing some more illustration today. So this is one that I did start a while back, and we're going to be finishing this up because there's not really much left to do except for the shading and the face of the mom here. Now, let's see, where would be her skin? There it is. Hmm. Trying to see which one that would be. Okay, well, we have got the full palette right here, so no worries. Oh, silly me. I totally forgot to plug in the Wacom tablet. It'll just be a little minute. There we go. Okay. Got some, just trying something different with the music. I hope you appreciate it. We got some vibes going. Just want to try for something to keep me a bit more energized and motivated, you know? Let me know if there's any sound issues. All right, and yep, that's the one. Now, we can go up to 20, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Gonna zoom in on the face. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Okay. So there is actually a bit of shading going on this level. Okay. So, we will just continue it then. She got big curls. There. And then we are going to have the nose being pointed at a different direction because of where the light is coming from. So, now let's blur these edges. Doo -doo -doo. There we go. Nice and blurred. Okay, and then we will add on top of that. Now we'll go back to 10, size 10. No, we'll go back to, we'll go down to 5. There we go. Much better. And then, oh, hello. Oh, a rather silly goose sent you. Well, that's probably my sister. Remy Nixira is very kind. Okay. I'm just, there we go. I'm currently finishing up some pieces of art that are illustrations for my children's book. Uh, I don't know if you know much about it. Let's see. It is, well, the book is titled Patty Won't Turn 4. This is Patty right here. And she has a mom and a dad, and she's got a brother and a sister. This is Alex. This is Kira. And Patty is currently 3. She's going on 4. But she doesn't want to turn 4. Okay. Well, I figured I'd give you just a quick rundown of what's going on. You know what? Now that I think about it, really should be a darker color. Just a skosh. Yeah, right there. That's fine. But yeah. And that's the whole thing about it. It's mainly about being able to accept change as it happens. And it's a little hard for kids sometimes. But yeah, might be able to, if I actually really crunch at it, I wonder if I could finish it up enough to where I could give a special print to my nephew for his birthday. I don't know. I'll have to think if I'm willing to do that. I mean, it is my nephew, but fortunately, he doesn't know. And I am also just working on a dinosaur. So, because he really likes dinosaurs. This would be like a crocheted dinosaur. Oh, hello, Jared. Oh, no. No arms? What do you mean, no arms? Oh, it just took me a second. That's what I titled. Well, they haven't fallen off yet. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it took me a hot minute. It shouldn't have taken me that long, but it did. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry, just locking in for just a teensy little second. There we go. But I'm glad you feel that way about my art, Jared. That's so sweet of you. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be okay. I think that might be fine for the eyes for now. Maybe let's have it come up just a skosh, so I can get it to a position I like better. And let me go look at this. Okay, she does seem to have lashes. Hello, Patty. Right now we're drawing mommy. Okay. So yeah, she does have eyelashes. We'll leave the eyes as they are for right now. Let's see here. Yeah, that should be fine. The next layer will actually be starting on the eyes, which is super easy to start because We always start with the scaleras. All right. And then we'll do the liners last. Okay. If I can. Okay. Here's what we're going to do is we're just going to get all the yucky lines out, and then we are going to refine them, everything with the eraser. And look at that. Yuckiness gone. And whoop, there we go. Control CD. Okay. And this is the shortcut that I like to use for things like eyes. Really helps to keep them looking related. There. And then all I gotta do is just touch up right up here. And look at that. Perfect. Alrighty. And now, let's see here. Little sip. Right, merging down. There we go. And we're going to now add a layer. See, we're gonna make these nice blue eyes. So we are going to start with the darker blue here. And we do the lighter blue where the light would be starting to hit it. The irises. So let's zoom in a bit more. There we go. Now, she's going to be more looking down at the batter. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to do the shortcut again. And doing that. Alrighty. So how have you been, Jared? And also Lambden. I don't think I got how you were doing. So how are both of you doing? I'm gonna have this more here. Ah, no. There. Oh, I'm doing fine. Doing fine. You know, just trying to set up times to meet up with friends and all that jazz. And things are going good. Oh, it's 4 a.m.? All right. Well, I hope you had a good enough amount of sleep. If not, I'm sorry for keeping you awake. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're normally up at this time. Okay, okay. As long as that is the case. Okay, good. There we go. And then we are going to have it blend a little, just not so much as on the edges. There. Yeah, nice gray color. And then go a nice deep black for the irises. Nope, forgot to brush. All right. All right. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now the pupil I will... Oh, there we go. Control. There we go. And then go into layers, transform. This is just such a useful little shortcut. There. And I know another layer, but I promise it's important that we also do the shines. Oh, yes! Well, every now and then I do make models. Might do another Halloween one closer to the date for my own, just to do a little Halloween outfit. I do have a nice a witchy model that I can use though, if I'm not um if I'm not able to start on that. But yeah, I actually made the model for uh, Remy's. I actually did make Remy's first model. I am really happy that she likes it so much. There we go. A little bit of it always it always floors me that people really like my stuff. um, I am working on my own self confidence, but it always makes me super happy when I can bring joy. All right. Oh golly. Oh, the ungoosed. Oh well, thank you for that. Yeah, well, it was you know, that model was before her wings sprouted, so that's what it was. And as for me, well, this is just I just made this all by myself for myself. But I also made Buns, um, Bunnington or Baneros, whichever he goes by on Twitch. I can never remember which one, but I also made his model too. He might get back into streaming, which will be lovely. Okay, just kind of memorizing the glasses here. Hmm. Okay, so we're gonna work on. Oh no. Okay, there we are. So we're gonna add another layer. Now, I think it was those two. Yeah, it was definitely those two. Okay, there we go. And we can watch our opacity. And we can also go up to 10. Won't that be nice? But yeah, the program I use to make models is Vroid Studio. It's actually a free one. Alright. I would normally have the arms of the glasses a bit more pronounced, but she is kind of bending forward. So gotta account for that. I guess that does. I guess that does make me a bodybuilder. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. I'm also someone who likes to make what I can with free things. So the program I'm using right now to create this digital art is GIMP. That's free too. Sometimes free is just as good as the stuff you pay for. Uh, but I probably would be willing to, down the line, try out some of the more expensive options just to see if they actually are worth it. I mean, I do hear a lot of good things with different programs. So who knows? That could be a fun video in itself. You know what's actually kind of funny is that my uncle, one of my uncles actually was a bodybuilder at one point. He didn't get any national titles, but he did get a city title. So that's pretty good. I don't want to say which city, though. I do kind of want to protect his privacy a little. But yeah. My family is pretty funny. A little bit of a fun fact, too. I was actually the original silly goose of our family, and then my sister was born. I could no longer be the silly goose. Because of that. There we go. And now it's symmetrical. Okay, now think I do want the glasses a little more centered on the eyes. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Maybe have them come down a little bit more. Yeah. Well, no, actually. Right there. Perfect. Yes, yes, you are getting lower. Hmm. But yeah, I'm just a flying green kitty from outer space. So, there we go. All right. And now we are superstars who are going to do the highlights on these glasses. All right. And if you do see the links to Ko-Fi, those do go to my Ko-Fi page. You can feel free to browse. I do post some of my art on there. Um, Anything that's fan art would be something that's more drawn for personal, but so I only really use it for my profile. There we go. Oh, that looks so much better. And then we just do a little blending. Hmm. I actually do have one piece of fan art that I'm quite proud of, and it's of my husband and I, we like to watch Den of the Drake on YouTube. So I made basically a baby picture of Drake, and it turned out really cute. And he even liked it so much that he used it in his video, in one of his videos. Oh, sorry, this is a different this is a different scene. There we are. Okay, looks like I just did white, so we're gonna do that. Alrighty. There we go. And then we'll have that nice and blended. Okay. And then do just a touch more, like right there. Right there. And there we go. Alright. There, that looks nice and shiny. And we are also going to be zooming in so that we can clean up the pixels here. There we go. There. Oh, that looks so cute. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to have to clean up these pixels too. Make this look a little bit more clean. There we go. There. All right. Yeah. It would seem, though, that today I am having just a bit of a case of word salad. So if I do say something a little odd, uh, please don't hold it against me. Hmm. All right, I think that's fine. Hmm. Oh, okay. Ooh, that would. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Well, I hope you have a place where you can cool off a bit, because yikes, working in those conditions would definitely. Oof. I don't think I'd ever be happy with that. Oh, and thank you very much. I hope you have a good day at work, Lambden. I really do. And hopefully it doesn't get that hot in the attic. Oh, good, good. There. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, and then one thing I'm going to do is we go back to here. I click there. Yes, that's the shiny. So we add new layer. And we are going to go with a very, very pale blue here. Yes, that's it. And then we're going to go 25 opacity. Hmm. Yeah, actually, if I just do this and then erase at the right spots, I think it'll be very good. Just want to create that nice glass effect, you know? All right. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I think I was just going crazy for a moment. That's okay. Sometimes we get a little crazy. Hmm. There. There we go. And I do need to redo that bit, but that's okay. Easy fix. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Now if I go back down to the skin, there it is. Turn up the opacity. There we go. Now I need to find out which layer those palettes are in. Oh, there. Much better. And I think that's actually ready now. It's kind of funny. The one thing I needed to finish up was her face. Oh, I also need to get those. All right, get the sketch layer. Okay. I wonder what that was. Oh well. Yeah, this looks good. So this is ready for saving and exporting, which I am gonna have to pictures. I'm gonna export to pictures. There we go. But yeah, this is just little Patty baking cookies with Mommy. She's making a nice chocolate buttercream to frost the cookies once they're done in the oven. Because sugar cookies don't take very long. I'm actually really happy with how the flour came out. And also the wood grain here. Which I do need to actually keep this up because I decided that the kitchen has butcher block. So, I do. Oh, golly. Oh. Do need to zoom in, get this wood grain. We're going to start with the pale, I think. Yes. And then, let's see. Okay. Under that. Don't know what that one is. So we will add above. There we go. And this one is a larger image. So we can go, let's go up to 70. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, golly. Would help immensely if I watched my opacity. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, a little bit left. There we go. That looks pretty straight. All right. Now let's get another tone there. No. There we go. We're gonna decrease the size. Sorry. 40 should be fine. There we go. Get some of that go-go juice in me. There we go. Put a little knot there in the wood. Hello, Lazy Panda. How are you doing? Oh, that's good. I'm doing fine. Just trying to keep my... Oh no, I lost the color I was gonna use. No. I forgot to brush. It's okay. I fixed it. There we go. All right, and then gonna add a lot more dark on here. Oh, that's a little sad. Well, if I ever get to affiliates, maybe you'll get a new emote that you can use. Oh, the shark that wobbles. Oh, because that would be Vera's. Isn't it? Vera does have really good emotes. There we go. There, I think that looks pretty good. And then... Oh, I see, I see. Well, maybe you'll find a new favorite. There we go. I know that if you... I know that if you subscribe to Remy, there's quite a few that you can use. Oh, it. Oh, your favorite color is yellow. Well, maybe if I do any car art, I will remember that. Ah, yeah. See, there you go. I mean, Nugget is got like some yellow tones to him. So there is Nugget. uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to make more emotes. Perhaps that's what I do for my 100th is an emotathon. Oh yeah, she's a lot of fun to watch too. There we go. But yeah, that countertop looks pretty dang good. Um, let's add just a touch more of this right here and right here. And then right there. There we are. Yeah, she would she's probably streaming in the probably about 12 hours she'll be streaming. Actually kind of works out for us now that I started streaming for my time zone. Okay. There. That looks really good. Well, yes, but think of it this way. You can just be with me for a while, then get some sleep, and then you can be with Remy when you wake up. Okay, and then um there. That's better. Don't know what that is. Okay, so that's sketching. Okay. So we'll do above that one. There. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Well, there'll be other emotes. Might be a good chance to go through and see if there are any other emotes that you would like to use. Hmm. Hmm. Add a little bit more yellow. Oh. Hmm. Do a little. There we go. All right. Well, if it makes you feel better, these cabinets are going to be a nice kind of buttery yellow. Ooh, I like that one. That one's super cute. Well, you know us streamers, we like it when people are watching. I'm watching you, Lazowski. Always watching. Oh, hi, Vera. Or sorry, Vera. I did it. I did it again, and I'm so sorry. I hope you can forgive me, Vera. 22 hours. Jeez Louise, you need some sleep. You need some sleep, Vera. And if you don't get any sleep, I'm gonna call you Vera. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Mm. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, gonna go. Well, hopefully this will help you to get some sleep. Get some chill sleeping. All right. Oh, yeah. How did the podcast go? Was it a success? Well, that's good. You know, maybe I'll catch the next one. When is it usually on? Oh, all right. Just giving you guys a little chance to catch up because you guys don't always talk to each other. Mhm. Okay, it's on whenever you can get a time. Okay. Okay, good, good. Because I'd definitely love to heckle her from the chat. It is my duty as her sibling. Chicken butt. Of course. Of course. It's how you let them know you care. If you don't heckle your sibling, you don't care about your sibling. It's just facts. Oh, to Remy. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry that your gifted sub went out. It's okay. Okay. Were you trying to use this one? I mean, you could do that if you have the extra cash. You know what? That should be what we use. That should be the one that I use next time I hear Remy go, guess what, on stream? Guess what? Goose butt. She would laugh. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, as long as you have that. At least we have that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you get that nutrients in you, Vera. Get that food in you, and maybe you'll stop chewing on the cables. Oh, goosebutt. There we go. That looks pretty good for the handles. Okay, now let's go over to that cream color. And we're going to go for a darker gray version. So we can get these lines done. Okay. There we go. Ooh, Pacific Dive. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Drive. Ooh, that could be fun. And I happen to be off for my stream tomorrow. I think I might tune in myself. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, that'll definitely. Ooh, that'll be fun. I don't know what Pacific Drive is, but it sounds like fun. Is it a kind of racing game? Oh, okay. All right. Take care, Vera. And you know what? If I'm still up and you need some sleep, I can switch to some lo-fi for you. I know that usually helps me. All right. That looks pretty dang good. Okay, now we gotta work on the oven. Okay, do appreciate that. Mm, okay, we'll do like a soft gray for the main part of the oven. I'm actually quite proud of how well this oven came out. Did all the details myself. Mhm. There we go. Although I think if I could, I'd definitely have, just in my dream kitchen, an oven that looks like it came from the 50s but works like it does nowadays. You know? So probably an oven from the 50s. Those things were built to outlast humanity. But yeah. Especially since everything's a dial. Hmm. Not those touchscreen buttons. Oh, I hate those. Ooh, I definitely sound old when I say that, but oof. Old lady yells at appliances. All right, let's go with a slightly darker gray for up here. And the door. There we go. Okay, and oh, you know what? The previous one. Let's do. There we go. That's a good wrought iron kind of color. Do a little part of a burner there. You know me and my details. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's an exclusion zone, which has been shut down by the government since it became so dangerous, so they closed off every entrance, every exit, and you're driving past the zone until you get caught in the zone. So you walk around and find a very special car, which is your only lifeline. But you don't look after it won't look after you. But over time, this car will slowly get to you in ways physically and mentally. What do you think? Going dramatic. With that reading there. Ah, that is actually quite unique, I must say. Perhaps I should. Hmm. You know what? I think I'll definitely suggest that to Remy because she might like to play that more in the Halloween times, which is coming up. That's one of my favorite times of years, Halloween. I just love Spooky Month. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you just okay, so it is sort of one of those jokey kind of games. I see. I see. Well, still, that does sound like it's a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that could be. That certainly does sound like it'd be interesting. I do like it when horror incorporates some comedy. I do like that. Because I feel like it gives something to compare to. There we go. Oven door. Do like a nice. Do a gray handle there. There. That looks pretty. That looks pretty good. Oh. Ooh. Well, I'm sure. I am sure that I'm just gonna have to play it in order to know the ending. All right. Um. Now. Hmm. There we go. And then. Okay. Oh golly. There we go. Oh. Well, I am definitely gonna have to play it in order to know what goes on in that ending. All right. Now. But then that. Hmm. Hmm. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this. Then there. Much better. Well, I do need to save. There we go. Okay. And now where's layer 20? There's layer 20. And then there we go. Hmm. This is kind of a nice little bop. Do some shading on here. There we go. Yeah. I'll have to see about... Is it available on Steam? Okay, good, good. So yeah, I'll have to see if I can get that. Just need to. Okay, sorry, I had to lock in for just a little minute. There. Mm. All right. Ooh. Well, it certainly sounds like it's worth the purchase. So I will have to look into getting a copy for myself. Mm. Hold on. Okay. Hmm. There, that looks pretty good. 60 to 80 bucks. Okay. All right. So I will have to look into that. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be on a nice sale. Mm. Ah, okay, okay. So I'll put it on my wish list so that I can know when it's on sale next. Okay. Now I do need to fix that hair and start on the shading on all of these different layers. Mm. All right. Let's see here. There we go. All right. Oh, whoopsies. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we are. Ah. There. Get that nice nose going. Okay, and then we are going to go a little darker. Just so that we could get a nice little line of separation. Sometimes you do need it. I want a better line than that. Yes, that's much better. There. Let's increase the size. There we go. Much better. And now we start on her legs. There. Okay. And back to 10. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, you know what? It was lovely seeing you. It was lovely chatting with you too. So I'll see you in the next stream. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it here. I do like to try and make sure everybody feels welcome. Bye. Go. And now for Patty's palette. There we are. Which the nice thing about Patty's palette is that she and her daddy have the same skin tone for consistency. We like consistency here. Okay, so since we are lighting from the back, hmm, okay. It's a little much here. Hmm. Well, maybe it blends well. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. There we are. All right. That was a little too aggressive. Let's try a little softer. There we go. Oh, thank you, Jared. It is crazy what a little bit of shading will do to really change a piece. Okay, there we are. Hmm. That looks much better. All right, and then now let's blend this. Blendy, blendy, blend. Blend, blend. All right. So, Jared, do you do any art? Or are you sufficient with lurking? That's okay. Ah, there we go. Let's try going a little bit lighter. Oh, that's much better. Hmm? Okay, so Procreate. Okay. I haven't used that app yet. Let me know how it works. Like if it's a good app or not. There we go. I do hear of a lot of people using that particular. There we go. Ah, okay. So it does sound like it comes very well recommended. So maybe sometime I will try it. I'm gonna add a little bit of smudging here. There we go. And then change back to here. You know what? No. We're gonna redo that. We're gonna redo her hands. I just really don't like the darker color. 30. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There. Hmm. So what kind of art do you like? Are you more of a pixel art, or do you like to make your own GIFs? Let's see. Oh, yeah. They're kind of like mosaics in a way. Really neat. Ah, there we go. That looks much better. Ah, let's see. Get this all nice and blended, and then mhm. Oh, that's much better. Okay. All right. That's a heck of a lot better. And no. There. There we go. Okay. I am going to take a short break. I will be right back. Just need to uh, just need to take care of something for a couple minutes. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I hope you didn't miss me too much. Alright, here we go. Now, where was I? Right, I was blending. Blending. Blend, 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 blend. Hmm. Blend, 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 blend. I said blend. Blend. Hmm. Okay. And now, there we go. Get this blended. A little eraser. Just do a little bit of erasering. Bit more blending. And that looks good. Okay. Now, let's start doing details on the face. Oh my goodness, I just realized in here I forgot Mother's eyeliner. How could I be so silly as to forget Mother's eyeliner? There we go. Now, definitely. Oh, now let's see here. '19. Ah, okay. There we go. That's where I want to put it. Right above there. Okay. Okay. And bottom here. There we go. There we go. There. And do a little bit of erasering. Just. Yeah, we'll just redo that one. But yeah, she's just real excited to be baking with her favorite patty. I'm not saying that Patty is her favorite, because parents shouldn't be playing favorites. I'm just saying that Patty is her favorite Patty. There we go. That's much better. Oh, I feel much better now. And then we save. And there we go. Update that export. And then I will be fixing up the hair shape because I do realize now that that is very different from that. So we'll fix that up. No problem. Now, let's see here. There we go. Hmm. Perhaps I should use a slightly larger brush. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, this music is definitely helping. Alrighty. Hmm. Alright. Okay. So the eyes are going to be slightly different from each other, and that is because she's raising one eyebrow. So one eye would be squinted. There. One eye would be squinted over the other. Yes. This is quite a incredulous look. Okay. There we go. Now for Mumsy's eyes. Those beautiful blue eyes. There. Whoops. I keep going back to game night. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. There we go. She's kind of looking down to Patty's direction here. There we go. And just gotta make sure that these irises look related. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty related. Alrighty. And now for the lighter color. There. Right there. Maybe? You know what I could also do? Could actually go into the palette that I still have. Oh, how silly of me. Boop. There we go. And don't forget to brush. Okay, just gotta be a little more careful with the blending. There we go. All right. Much better. And add another layer for the pupil. There. You know, a little bit of a fun fact about David Bowie, he actually never had heterochromia. He had blue eyes, but one of the pupils got a little busted from a fight. And it gave him the appearance of heterochromia. Because one pupil was always permanently dilated. So if you ever look closely at any of David Bowie's photos, you will actually see that. And if you don't know who David Bowie is, look up his discography. You're welcome. Oh, yes. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Well, you could get the colored contacts, and then you'd kind of have heterochromia. It works better, though, if you already have blue eyes. Because you have to go a lot more intense with the pigment for brown eyes. Yes, yes. I don't know why I'm going all this more proper, posh way of speaking. Oh well, as long as everyone understands me, right? Right. Oh, now we're doing a different accent altogether. I think it's a bit of Cockney. There we go. That looks a lot better. All right, and then add another. And then, right. We're a little shiny. There we go. All right, now. Going back down to 5. Actually, maybe 10. Yes, 10. There we go. Gotta do Mother's eyeliner. Mumsy's eyeliner. I don't like how that one looks. Going to try again. Yes, yes. Much better, except for the fact I forgot to watch my opacity. How dare I? How dare I not neglect my opacity? There we go. There, much better. There we go. There. Hmm. Ah. The good news is I like how those lashes are. Hmm. I lied. There we go. There. All right. All right. It's actually kind of funny. When when I showed my mother the drawings of Mommy from the Patty book, my mother said, "Thank you for giving me a waist." Uh, I love my mom. No, that's not it. Yes, that's it. Perfect. Ugh. I actually recently saw Demon Slayer's Infinity Castle, and I'm just so upset that it's in 3 parts. Like I know why it has to be in 3 parts, but I'm like, why can't all 3 parts be available now? I really need to see all the other fights. I need to see. I need to see Tanjiro defeat Michael Jackson once and for all. I know. The Akaza fight was actually really good. I mean, obviously, there was backstory. Every demon has a crazy backstory. Obviously, I can't say too much about the movie, just because people should really watch it. Definitely, they should definitely support the official release. Hmm. There, that looks a little bit better, I think. There. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so lovely. Now, okay. Good, good. There. And then perfect. And then we are going to copy that color. And we're going to remember to brush. There we go. All right. Almost got all that done. She's like, what? What are you saying, Patty? And it's just Daddy's paper, just droops. Ugh, I am dreading the flannel once I get to that. Because I really had to make my life difficult. I think in subsequent books I'm not going to do flannel. Maybe. I don't know. It really all depends. It really all depends. Oh, now. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. Get those scleras in. Okay, so let's keep on trucking. All right. Oh, there we go. There we are. And trim this up a bit. All right. And there, that looks pretty dang close. Ah, all right. Now, Patty, let's get your palette so I can get the correct eye color. There it is. There we are. Nice big brown eyes. Okay. we go. There. That looks pretty dang good. All right. Now for that lighter brown. Boop. There we are. Whee! Hmm. Just be careful around there. Okay. Careful, careful. Okay. Much better. And now, go into here. Get those pupils put in. And now for the highlights. Okay. And then let's get a little eraser going so it doesn't look so glazed over. There. That looks a lot better. And we need to do some guy liner. Alright, right there. That's perfect. Get that guy liner in. Ah. No, I lost the color. It's okay. I got the guy liner back. Alright. There we go. Okay. And do a nice smooth stroke. Or little tiny dashes. Either one works. There. Oh, nope. I wanted eraser. walking in. There. There we go. This is looking a lot better now. And once I bring the opacity back up on several of these layers, it'll look so much better. Alright. Oh, no. It's eraser time. There. There. That looks a lot better. Okay, going back to that so that I can get the facial details. There. There we go. Nice. Oop. A little too much there. Perfect. And then just kind of doing a kind of flat mouth. Just not sure what to do here. Oh. Oh, golly. There we go. All right. There we are. And then okay, and then we can bring these up to full opacity. Actually, hold up. No, these have to stay at 50 because I need to finish the shading on them. All right. Let's keep at it, keep at it, keep at it. Because we're almost there. All right. So, 40 is very good. we go. There we are. That one little curl. Ah. Okay. Now. Where did that other palette go? There it is. Ah. Right there. And we don't forget to brush. Oh. Wait, it's a turtleneck. Well, we will fix that presently. There we go. There we go. Alright, and then oh, that's so much better. Someone's having a lot of fun in this track. Alright. Much better. Now let's scroll over here. And then right there. There. That's it. Oh, okay. Trying not to create a whole lot of dead air. There we are. You know, if I do get another campaign going, I might see if I can make it a streamed campaign for D&D. I think that would be kind of fun. Just now that I'm thinking about it. There we are. All right. Some nice chill listening to beats. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe should change this less to cozy and more to chill vibes. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's try and redo this a little bit. There. Okay, and then for this red. All right. Gonna make this a little darker, a little more gray. Not too much more gray. There we go. Okay. All right. Scroll that down a bit. And There we go. All right. And there we go. All right. I think I'll probably be able to keep this up for another half an hour. So it might be a good idea to start thinking about who you might want to raid. If you know anybody. But don't feel too pressured, because we'll be half hour away from that. So golly. Okay. I was hoping my second wind would kick in, but so far it's being a little elusive, but that's okay. Okay, and I also forgot to do the blending on here as well. There we go. Actually, I don't know if I can hang any more further. I feel really bad about that. Oh well, at least I fixed that hair. That would have bothered me. And then, here you go, Patty. So, let's go ahead and find someone to raid. First though, gonna save. Always save our work. Alright, now, time to raid. Let's see who's on that we're following. Let me see here. Oh, Maraman is on. Then there's Helen Pixels and Kohaku TV. Let's go with Maraman, as we want to keep this art train rolling. And the reading message is still nice, sweet, and simple. Heyo, we're rating you. And you can use whatever emojis you want. So, there we go. And I do want to thank you so very much for coming over to the stream. Let me just, yeah. And I also wanted to thank you. Yep. I also wanted to thank you all for just, I mean, I just really, really am grateful for you guys to come on by. And it makes me happy every time I see each and every one of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are going to be reading Maraman. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.